Welcome back. Okay. Okay, title of the stream currently is that the plasma mixer is overrated. For those of you who were not there last live stream, that is because we figured out last live stream that the plasma mixer uses like 3 times or 4 times more energy than crafting plasmas the other way. To show better, this one here takes 14 billion EU. But if I do it with a laser, it's 6 billions plus 6 billions, which is 12. On top of that, the mixer has a 3.5x crafting speed, which means it's going to use a third of the energy. And the laser has the 250% faster and also uses 80% of the U. So that's going to use like less than 1/4 of the energy probably. With that said, I'm going to build a setup. I'm going to rebuild the setup for making this stuff this way. Now, I already have a bunch. I had a similar setup there. I removed it because it was ugly. I'm going to do it better. Now, to get started, I'm going to get a link from the main network as usual. Okay, let's get a link to main A. Maybe we can just take it from here. Yeah, this one will do. Now, okay. Let's see. Okay, we do a subnetwork as usual. This one, cable, port fiber, controller. I'm not going to do it with CPUs, so I'm not going to use proxies. Yeah, proxies would have been really helpful, but this time, if I do it passive, it means I'm not going to use CPUs, so it's not going to work this way. Now, this one is the main network. It's going to share energy with this subnetwork. Then, controller here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's this one. Then, drive here. Storage. I'm going to store internally a bunch of things with the workbench here, cable, no, over there. We need one storage to get items and one to put back fluid. Two dual interfaces. This one. Okay, this one will store in this subnetwork all of the crafted class. Yeah, no, wait. This one will only offer interfaces, so this subnetwork can pick what to do. Then, here is going to be extract only, and I don't think I will do up to exotic, but just in case I'm going to prepare everything. So it's going to take from this subnetwork with lowest priority, so the cells in there will be kept filled up. It's going to be a backup to have those machines always work. So it's going to first take those fluids from main A2. If A2 runs out of those fluids, it still has something to work with. Yeah. But it won't be able to pick up those fluids if I don't have a way of for A2 to drop things in there. So that will be another thing again. Okay, over here. I have to filter those things. You can even do stellar this way. Prosaic, resplendent, exotic. You can even do stellar with mixers. Yes. Interesting. Okay, and I'm going to keep which amount should I keep of those? I need the equal distribution. No, it should be maximum one cell. I'm going to keep at most. It divides by 5 types later, so I think 500k is probably more than enough. Will do. For each fluid and not. So I'm going to do 30k. Okay. This one is the restock for the meat products. Then, do I store those in there or not? Nah, I think I'm going to let those work only from the main network. There, it can extract everything it wants, but it can only insert the products. 3, 4, crude, prosaic, resplendent, exotic. I don't think I will do stellar in there, but I'm preparing it. Yeah, that's a huge amount of energy. Alright. So, this one. And yeah, that should be the main working way. Now I have to passive each one of those fluids. Let's start from crude. This one, I'm going to try to do it as modular as possible, but I have no idea how it will turn out. Also, everything can be in the same network now. Good. So, mixers are probably going to be more problematic than lasers because lasers can use multi-amps, those not. But the first step, the crude, should be easy to manage. Now over here, I'm going to need the maintenance. Here, we'll share between everything. Then output hatch. Let's use this one. Then stocking fluid here. And okay, that way it will connect the bottom one too. And here bus. Now input bus. Where is the input bus? This one will do. Okay, this is 9. And plus here. Okay, now I have to figure out what's the best configuration to make the let's see. I should have, yeah, I have 1000 UHV energy hatches. I'm going to spam those. With a single energy hatch, it's going to do 72 parallel. Okay. Let me connect this one. No, 72 parallel at UHV. That's not too good because it's right above the 64. Yeah, it's slightly more than 64, it could be an issue. I do remember this recipe taking 6 amps, but give me a moment to check. Okay, the idea is that it's that PM. With 1 amp UV, it can do 4 parallel. UHV 1 amp is 16 parallel. To do 72, each amp does 16 parallel. I'm going to need 5 amps probably. Why do I remember this one using 6? So 4.5. Give me a moment. So ideally it should be 3 energy hatches for it to work properly. And I can do it like that. But that, I do remember this one using 6 amps, not 4.5. Oh, because it will become UEV, will gain more parallels, and that will explain it. Yeah, let's see what... I also had even more energy hatches, so it gained even more parallels last time. Let's see how much parallel it gains with this setup. Okay, now it's 80. Now it's 5 amps, yeah. Yeah, last time I had even more hatches. It was one more tier, which meant 6. So 3 energy hatch is good. It has a room for extra. So this should be good for crude stuff. It's not going to overclock. With this setup, it will not overclock. Let me get... I will need a restocker for all of those things. Iron plasma. Sin plasma. Niobium plasma. Okay. Level maintainer. I'm going to have to spam a lot of those. Cable launcher. Here. Here. Okay, now. Helium plasma, probably 100 million is too much. Maybe. Let's do 10 million. 100 million. Let's have a lot of stock. 1 million at a time. Iron plasma. For some of those, I probably already have this much stock. Calcium. Yeah, probably got all of that from when I drained the plasma mixer earlier on. Niobium. Million. Okay, that is for crude. Then prosaic, resplendent. For now, I'm also going to do some... I will do some resplendent and some exotic, most likely. So this setup makes just crude. And it will make 18 parallels. It should be 18 parallel. You know what, I'm going to start it. I'm going to start it so I can see the numbers and I can get this stuff ready for the next step. Where is infinity wire, not cable? Also, my AHU is doing nothing. It can work on this, which is the next objective. Did it manage to start? Okay, good. It's working. Let's connect everything up. Okay, this time I don't have the ugly wires on top too. But for the next mixer cluster, probably I will have to do that. Here, 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 here. Done. This one, this one, this one. Here, here. Okay. And this one is, well, at that point I could get the last one too. 64 amps. Dynamo UHP. Yeah. Okay. Let's connect up everything. Just going to get it here. Okay. That is working perfect. So those incomplete structure. Do I need like an output bus? Last time I don't recall having an output bus. Oh my, that's the issue. One over there. Here. I can just keep wall sharing this one as much as. Oh no, I can't wall share it because I can't wall share this hatch. If I had hatches here, I could do an uglier setup, but I don't care about wall sharing those casings. Those are super cheap. Okay, perfect. 80 parallel, 100 liters per second. Here. Next. Okay, this one makes crude. Now, either I make one row for crude, one for prosaic, one for raspberry, and one for exotic, or I make like one line for raspberry, one for exotic, and then I will just copy paste the whole line. I think we'll make one line for each. Like if I make one line for each thing, I can get the perfect count of machines for each step. I think it will work better, way better. Okay, so getting this crude is easy. Now the next step is slightly harder. I'm going to copy this because more or less this starting is the same. I will keep one space. Probably we'll have cables now too on the sides. But maybe we'll use UAV. I don't know. Now the issue is that to make the next step, which is prosaic. Where is it? This one. This one is the next step. To make this one, I need a UV. To do 80 parallel UV, instead of 5 amps, I need 20 amps. That's 10 energy hatches UHP. So here I can do 8. Yeah, sorry, 8. This is 8 energy hatches. And okay, 8 energy hatches. And 2 on the bottom. Okay, that should reach the full parallel. Here. Here. Okay. That's going to be slightly ugly. For the next tier, I'm going to need even more energy. 4 times more energy every tier. So either go with the UAV or UAV. I'm thinking about getting UAV component assembly. No one does that, but I'm seriously thinking about the UAV component assembly line. And then spamming UAV everywhere. Because I think transient metal looks cheaper than infinity. Last time I calculated, it was cheaper to get an transient metal turbine than a transient metal one. So maybe I'll do that. Have to think about it a little bit. Because for the next year, either I get 10 more UAV this time energy hatches or 3 UAV. So getting UAV sounds like a better deal. I don't know what's the downside of spamming UAV energy hatches. Here. Other option is getting 4 times more mixers for the next step. That is only prosaic. It's not even resplendent or exotic or anything. I think it's really worth it to get UAV energy hatches for this setup at this point. Here. 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 Okay. This one. This one. This one. This one. I'm really becoming curious on how expensive are UAV parts? This stuff is not that expensive. Yeah, this is super cheap. All of that is cheap. The only issue is the motor. Oh, that's the assembly process. This one maybe. Oh, there is a lot of infinity. It's in the wiring. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, there is a lot of infinity in a batch of those. I didn't see that come. Otherwise, I could try to get Creon. To get this stuff, Eternal, that's a lot of heat. I don't know if I can reach that amount of heat. Probably not. This one is a lot of energy. Yeah, alright. Maybe UAV parts are not that cheap after all. Alright. I will figure out something else. UAV will do. UAV is not as cheap as I thought. I forgot about the infinity in the cable windings of the motors. That's why I thought it was so cheap. Okay, those are going to be prosaic. So it's going to be this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Then link it. There. Still don't have anything. Turn it on. Well, those. Wait, I don't even have linked the energy. Still have to connect energy. Alright, here. That one is UHV. Okay, and those should be able to do 80 liters of prosaic in a single batch. It should be the same speed but on prosaic. Now, the issue is that I need 4 times more energy hedges for next year, so probably UAV. Either I use UAV mixers, or I get 4 times the amount of mixers and I stick with UHV. UHV right now is super cheap. Don't know what to do. And then I will only need a laser. Maybe I could do the first set with UHV. In the future, I will do new sets that will use different. Yeah, okay, for this time I'm just going to spam UHV. Those are 88 parallel. So if I copy paste this 4 times, I should be able to get a resplendent at this speed, which is 400 per second. Only issue is that I have to copy paste. If I use HV, copy paste 4 times this. Also, that one is a 10 energy hatches, so 10 of those is 20 amps. Okay, every time it's 4 times more energy, so 5 amps, 40 amps. Next one is going to be 160. Total is 200 amps, which is basically 4 energy hatches, I think. So yeah, I think it will do. So can copy this, Control V over there. What is it going to do to the connection? I'm afraid of the overlapping connections. I'm not sure what it will do. No, I had a feeling it would have done that. Please don't void stuff. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3. This one. Here, 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 here. Next one. 2. There. Finally. Here. I have all of the UHV energy hatches. I wanna use those. Oh, I forgot to connect this one. Okay, this one and then. Okay, is it all connected up now? Yes. Those are waiting for this one. It takes 700 seconds. Okay, it's almost done, then those will turn on. Next step will be this one, which will do the next year, which is wait, first of all, I'm going to copy paste just no this. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay, then I'm going to copy paste. It will work out. This one is going to do the next step, but first, okay, I can keep this connection going. Oh, it's missing there. Okay. Heck, I could even hopefully they didn't crash. Okay, still working, good. This one can now get energy from the cable on top. There. Okay, now this one. Is it right? No, it's not. Okay, first I have to complete this one. Basically, what I need is to restock those plasmas. Radon plasma. Nickel plasma. Boron plasma. Sulfur plasma. Okay. So this one does crude. This one does prosaic. 100 millions, 1 million at a time. 100 millions, 1 million at a time. This one, 100 million, 1 million at a time. And sulfur, 100 million, 1 million at a time. Okay. Then this one here. Okay, that one is going to be the next step. Okay, this one is the one doing here. Next is this one. And this set will only be able to do 1/4 of the required. Can you set a limit to... Oh, cool. Okay, this one, for how I'm laying down things, it's better if I do 80 parallel. How do I save? Oh, okay, I had to... No! Okay, 80. Making more parallel is only going to have one overstrained mixer, while others mixers won't really do anything. Also batch mode, no point in batch mode here with how slow it is. I should change absolutely nothing, this button, but I'm going to click it. This one, 80, and this one, 80. Okay. 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 By the way, this one is doing 75. Why? I'm losing something here. Oh, because okay, that's the issue. This one does 85. This one does 75. I would rather have, like, the issue with that is that energy is not equally distributed. So this one is more prone to crashing with a super small energy fluctuation. Like, this one could be running too close to the maximum amperage. Since I don't need those extra 5 parallels, I'm going to leave that stuff to this one. While on the first row, I don't have this issue. Here. Okay, so next time it should be better distributed for a more smooth operation. Those are limited at 80 parts. Okay, so all of that should be good. Okay, this is the new recipe I'll draw. Silver, titanium, and this one. Okay, perfect. This one will have, I need 4 times of those compared to those. Now I'm going to need a nitrogen plasma, pink plasma, silver plasma, titanium plasma. Okay. Overdone. 100 millions, 1 million at a time. Okay. 100 millions. This stuff may also be used by the celestial tungsten fuel plasma. There are many things that could use those plasmas outside of this subnetwork. So better have a nice restock. Maybe in the future I could add a bunch of zeros. When I also do the exotic plasma mix, I may add a bunch of zeros in there. Okay, so theoretically this setup is good, but I have to multiply this one by 3. So Control C by 4, sorry. 3 more, I need 3 more. Okay, go. Alright. 2. And the third. Okay. Okay, that setup should be perfectly balanced with oh no, I didn't copy this. Is there any way of copying this setting? Nope. Maybe the parameterizer card, but parameterizer card is more for tech. Well, I mean, it sounds like what I need. Okay, copy. Yeah, I think it only works on TypeTech. No, it's not working. Do I have to manually do this setting in each mixer? I could let it run full parallel, it's not a big deal. I didn't make too many, so I'm going to manually integrate. Like, I think when I had some mixers randomly shut off in the old setup, I think that was part of the explanation of why. It was like with 88, I think it has no room for any energy loss. And if 1 amp packet was not delivered, it will crash the machine. It was too easy to make the machine crash when it was working like that. But that's just theory, I'm not sure. So, here, 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 here. Okay. Here I forgot to turn it on. This one, did I? Yes. Okay, on. This one is set. This one. This one. 80. Okay. Right. 80. Right. Okay, should work perfectly. Now let's connect everything up. There. Okay. Next. My energy graph is somewhere right. The slowly falling energy is the plasma mixer, which I'm trying to replace with this plasma setup. Okay, so soon those four will turn on theoretically. Then I will finish with the laser. I will see soon what kind of thing would I need for the laser. Oh, I can't get 80 parallel on the laser, not even with the 260 laser, so I'm going to do 2 lasers regardless, but soon. Now, this one is doing good progress. Okay, that's an issue. I'm going to quickly try to fix it. Over there. Okay, that's a huge issue. This one should always be 8 millions. I can recover 2 millions from here. Prosaic and iron. Alright, those baskets are linked to those here. I wish it showed the content of the crafting patterns in there, like I wish it showed the content prosaic in there too. It's doing hypogen, soon it will switch to this thing here. And yeah, that's a lot of stuff that it missed. Well, soon I will get it passively done in a really nice way. The one I'm doing down there. Also, I should be working on hypogen. Yeah, I need this one for the DTPFs. Hypogen DTPF will make many things easier, but it will probably need more fuel here too. Now, those will do 80 parallel. This one. Okay, now those should turn on. Those could also all void altogether. Now, the cable is totally connected. Okay, did I forget something? Nah. Oh, the circuit. That's what. I forgot to change the circuit. Now those should all do. Oh, Y21. Oh, of course. Yeah, it's splitting across all of the mixers. But 21 sounds. Okay, it's not 80, but 20, the correct parallel. Otherwise, one mixer won't get stuck. Yeah, 20 is the correct count. There should be one, which is only probably the last one I turned on. This one, 21. How are all of those doing 20? Okay, this one is doing only 5 because it couldn't get enough. And it's going to be faster, wasting energy. So, correct. Do I have to really change all of those? Is there what else could I try to do for copy-paste? Thing is that not even the matter manipulator correctly copied this setting. That's something I should remark, but that's such a niche feature. I don't know how many people are going to use this feature here. That is one really specific situation for this feature to be used. I can't really think of other situations where I would use that feature here. Oh yeah, every time I complain about getting one extra parallel which makes you lose one overclock, that feature can fix it. Yeah, okay, that feature here can fix a couple of issues I had in the past. In this situation here, it's not too important, but in other situations it is. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay, now how many amps? Okay, 400 amps more or less. It should be more stable at 400 once I get the parallels sorted out. I assume it's going to be exactly 400 amps. The output here is 64 times 9. So I have 500 amps. I think I have just enough for the laser. So I have 170 amps available left. Okay, those will make the resplendent. This one. No. What is it? This one? I have to laser it. Yeah. Now this thing, in addition to the speed bonus here is the same speed bonus of the mixer. The difference that this one has an extra 80% discount. Not, sorry, 20% discount on EU usage. So yeah, 80% of EU normally required. Main issue is that the parallel on this machine works differently. The parallel comes from the laser source. So, laser source, this one, a 262 amps laser will give me 64 parallels. This one will be 64 parallels. I need to reach 80 parallels. Best objective is best idea is probably to aim at 40 and having 2 lasers with 40 parallels. That means no, it's not at power of 3. Yeah, it is 40 at 3. No. Oh no, wait, it's correct. 64,000 amps. So a laser with 64,000 amps Okay, this one should be perfect for my case. I don't have to use this one, the recipe. Okay, I have to use this one if I want to use the parallel, the multi-amp laser hatch. Other option is to use those, which I already have those. Those have the perfect parallel. And thing is that I'm going to need the 64 parallel. It means it's a UHV recipe, so I need 64 amps of power. I can't use the multi-amp energy hatch if I don't use this one. So to use this thing, 64 parallel. To use this thing, I will need 32 energy hatches. I did have that many in the past, so I may stick with it. Maintenance. That is 116. I needed twice as many. So no, I don't wanna build the laser like that. I don't know how to build the laser. I don't want it to be on top of each other. It would be too messed up. I'm going to do it laying down like this. Now, thing is that I'm going to need okay, the back is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I think it's 5 times 5. Okay, that is 25 energy hatches can go on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 25. I have to get 32 energy hatches on this thing. So this row can't will be wall shared, but I can't do that easily. Here, no, one lower. What's the minimum amount? 35 is the minimum laser things count. Okay, that is so far from 30. How the heck do I do 35? No, it can't be 35. 35 casings. Did I have the 35 last time? Yeah, that's so far from being 35 casings. I'm missing something. Oh yeah, okay, I did build it one block too. Here. Alright, that's the correct thing, but I can't put 32 energy hatches on this thing. Now, I think it's cheaper. Either I get the better laser, which will allow for multi-amp, or I get UV energy hatches, but I think a better laser is a better solution. Yeah, best solution is getting this laser here. This one is only 16 of those, which is doable. Oh, this one is target. I need the source. This one. Okay. No, not this one. 65 amps UV source. With the UV laser source, one multi-amp energy hatch is allowed. Yeah, that's the combination we wanna get. Now, this one on circuit 5. Well, one is going to be enough. Thing is that I don't like having too many different lasers in my A2 because I'm afraid of messing up when I see different versions. Okay, circuit 5 here. And now this one. One of those is going to be enough. If I cancel this one, I get those which are required. UV this one, go. Okay, super quickly crafting it. Okay. Like I could have wasted more parts to get the other version, so I wouldn't have this one in my A2. Yeah, also 65, that is 2 at the power of 16. 16 divided by 3 is 5. 2 at 16 at... it should be equivalent to typing 2 at 16 divided by 3, but I'm going to do it like that. Okay, it is more than 40. 2 at 15 would have been exactly 40. 2 at 15 would have been... Okay, now this one will become a single 64 amps thing, but I'm going to craft multiple of those. Yeah, I will duplicate this setup a little bit. So this one will fit 2, 6, 2. No, this one. Let's start with one. I can craft twice the amount for the same parts if I use this new kind of laser. The one I used up until now is more expensive. Twice as expensive. Okay, the laser is crafting, then... okay, I'm going to wall share. Here, this one, and output hatch, and stocking this one. This one and this one. Cable here, and only 2 lasers. Okay. 64 amps UHV energy hatch. You want to need 2 to get started. Good. And the new laser is crafted. Just crafted now. This one should do the job. Now I need the... Okay, 64 amps UHV crafted. Perfect. We'll try to connect those one at a time. By limiting parallel... Okay. By limiting parallel, I'm going to use those at less than maximum power, which should leave room for error. Infinity. This one can connect here. Also, those are 64 amps, but can accept like 80 amps. Yeah, accepts up to 80 amps to make up for cable loss, packet loss. Not packet loss, but there could be a single tick in which all of the hatch, yeah, every tick, all of the hatches require power, but not sure how it works, but maybe some ticks, some energy can find the proper path and it doesn't charge. With this extra room There is extra room for extra amperage on those things. And if I limit the parallel, it has even more room. Now this one should be able to complete. Right. Okay, at this point I will rearrange things. So, maintenance, stocking, here. What's wrong? But it said you can accept it. Why? It says... Okay, first let's complete it. Wait, did I forget some normal energy hatches? No, I didn't. Okay, maximum tier and maximum parallel is given by other things. Also, neutronium glass, I think, is not enough. It does change color. It means it does work. Oh yeah, running fine. Does it not needs... Neutronium is UHV. This one is UEV. Oh, but the energy hatch is... okay, glass limits energy hatch, not laser hatch. Probably that's it. Glass tier and maximum laser source. This glass should not work. You know what? That way I'm sure it works. Maybe that is why it was not accepting the multi-amp. Okay. Now the other laser. Okay, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. This one. I think it's supposed to be like that. Nope, same thing as before. Okay. Here. And connect. You can connect the output input bar. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you can screwdriver, but I don't like using those settings. In some places I do, but if I can access those, I'm just going to have a cable. I like to have a cable so I can actually see what's inside. I can interact with hatches if I have a cable. I think it's super useful using the screwdriver, like here. The wall shear column down there in the middle is connected with the... It's not screwdriver, it's... yeah, exactly, wire cutter. Yeah, you corrected yourself. Yeah, I think the wire cutter trick is really cool for doing a column in the center of 4 wall shared things. Thing is that I like, if I can, I like to be able to access the hatches. I want to be able to click on hatches. That's why also here I have a piece of cable, just so I can click on those. But the output is buried in the middle down there. Basically, I care about this trick only when I can save channels. Otherwise, I don't really bother about. Cable is not an issue. Channels usage is to me. Now over here, okay, 40 parallel is also what I want to do. I don't have to edit this time. Okay, so link. And this one can link here. I should have like 100 leftover amps after this. Do I have any? Okay, good. Wait, 40. Oh, I needed to double this. I have enough for 2 times this setup. Because 40 is what one of those mixers produce. It's 80. Oh yeah. Those two lasers are 80, which is equivalent to one mixer. But I have 4 mixers, so I have to multiply this setup by 4. Now, laser, and that probably means I don't have enough amps. UAV, okay, 3 more of those. Go. And those were all of my emitters. One thing I would like to know, if you have any idea, is how to copy paste this setting here across multiple machines. I did edit this one because I'd rather have all of the mixers work on 20 rather than having 3 work at 21 and 1 at 17. I think it's more of a smooth operation. If it splits better the load. Basically, I'm making everything work at the speed of those. Okay, now Control C, wait. Okay, those are crafting, then 64 amps UHV. I need 6 more of those. No. Okay, the question is, do I have enough amps? Because I'm planning on adding. Oh, it doesn't tell you how many amps that is. 62, that's probably 20 amps. 30 amps. Okay, that is 30 amps. So 60 times 3. I'm going to add the 200 more amps to this line, but I don't think I can. Right now I'm hovering around 450. That is a 64 times 9 minus. I'm using, let's say, 480. I have more or less 96. I can't finish this setup from this line. I'm going to have to use a second line here. Okay, now. Okay, soon I will see how to do that. I think I would rather have different cable lines. If you have, when I push too many amps on the same cable, I start to get issues. Maybe it's because I don't properly count the amperage, but just for safety, I'm going to not do too much. This one, okay, I should be ready to paste more. Okay. Is that okay? Perfect spaced. One. And the last one. Okay, that should be way more than my old production too. Way more. That stuff should be more than my old production, and it's less machines, better packed. Everything should be better. I would like to have everything on the same cable all through on this line. How many things can you plug? 5 casings minimum. So I think I can poke, yeah, 5 casings are those 5. I can put more dynamos in here. But at this point, I think I would like to have different cables. So if I add the 6 dynamos, okay, let's do that. 6 dynamos. I can fit 6 on a single side, like here. Please don't shut off. Yeah, I should have used the master manipulator. Okay, save. Okay. Actually, remember when a transformer blew up. If you did that in the past, the transformer will blow up. Nowadays, we can hot swap things on transformers. Okay, those are all dynamos. Perfect. Okay, that way I can have all of this set up on the same line. So nice seeing all of those green machines. Okay, I'm going to use this as a thumbnail. There. Here. Okay. Now I need a new pair of wire cutters. Set cable, this one. Oh no, wait, I have to do that manually. I'm afraid that if I connect all of the cable at once, plugging those hatches could cause a power spike, which could cause issues. Especially the last one, I should give it a moment. Okay. Okay, all of the mixers are still working, good. And now I can go, oh wait. 1, 2, here, and 3. Here. Okay, now all of those should be able to work. Here, here, here. Okay, that should be a huge production. 40k, yeah, basically it should be 4 times this, 400 liters per second. Wait, isn't that how much my, no wait, my old setup was making? 400 liters per second. How much is this one doing? This one probably uses more. Yeah, it's running out. Probably I can pull a little bit out from there. Yes, 1 million. And it just got back inside to craft infinity. Oh, 1 million prosaic. Cool. Okay. Done. I think I'm already going to copy paste this line. Yeah, effectively. Last time, yeah, that is like 2 transformers. Last time I had 5. So now I'm going to Control C. R. Control V. Okay, go. I don't have the lasers. And also I don't have some of the buses, and I don't have many things I don't have. Multi purpose. Wait, no. No, I just have to click more. I used some outputs. Where did I see this one? This one is an old one which I stopped crafting. I'm using the bigger one now. But okay. The plasma mixer uses like 3-4 times the energy compared at same production level. Like, I'm going to show it again. This one, no, this one is harder to see, but it's always the same thing. This one, plasma mixer is 14 billions. Laser is 6 plus mixer 6, 12. So if you go this way, it's only 12 billions instead of 14. But also this one uses only 80% of the U. And also both this one and the mixer work at 250% the speed, which means they will use 1/3 of the energy. Okay, crafting everything. Okay, I need the delays sources. Those. 4 of those. Okay, I do have everything, good. Am I crafting circuits? I need a lot of circuits. I hope those are yeah, those are all getting used by the proxies. Not crafting I'm crafting UAV circuits and not UAV. Where are UAV circuits? I'm not crafting any BioWare. UAV? Oh no, but then as usual. Okay, this soon will be crafted. Now over there I have the problematic outputs. Hatch. Now you know what? I'm just going to craft more storage. Where are the 64k storage fluid? There. This will do. Okay. Then 64 amps UHP laser. This one I can make. I need 8. Yeah. Go. And then I should manually set all of the parallel. Also. There. This one has too much speed. Neutronium, I think, is a good tool. Slow but high durability. No, 24. Draconium. Draconium has 20 speed. What's something with high durability but not much speed? High durability compound. This one probably has a lot of speed. Yeah, no, too fast. Something with No, I'm just going to spam vanadium steel. Do I not have vanadium steel? No. Orihargon has too much speed. This one is too fast. When I need slow, I will use the Vajira with the. Okay, this one probably can complete. Yes. Okay, now 64 amps UHP. This one. Yeah, tungsten steel probably, but too lazy to craft all of the parts. Now this transformer here can do all of that. We're going to need a couple more. Oh, I need more of those. Go. Okay, and then I'm going to manually set all of the parallels again. That's kind of fun. I should leave the maximum parallel and figure out another thing of dealing with those things. I mean, it's not going to be a big deal if I have those to move more parallel. But I really think it's better to lower a little bit the energy consumption. You should avoid machine crashes. 80. No, wait. This one is 80, then it becomes 20. 20. Probably doing it on demand with the proxies was probably a bad idea. 20. Yeah, even if I overclocked the first two things, it was probably better to just have. I could have done a subnetwork with the dummy crafting thing to constantly craft this stuff. Probably it would have been easier to set up. And using proxies, I could have accomplished something that worked even better, most likely. But whatever, I really went down this way. The good old Factorio-like processing line. 20. There's one. 20. There's one. 20. 20. And this one is 80. It's a lower tier recipe. It can do more. Okay. Okay, now we only need the perfecto dose here. And now infinity. Here. Yeah. All of those are dynamos, okay. And boom. Okay, there isn't anything working, so I can just spam. Oh wait, there are two more. Here. Yeah. Did it not copy? Oh, okay, of course I have. Now this one is in QE mod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have finally moved out of my number. Like cos'è, no? Oh, automatically, interesting. But I don't know, I don't trust this machine enough. Like, I don't have issues with molecular assemblers. Molecular assemblers work fine. Okay, this one is working and everything else is waiting for this one to pass down the materials. Last version, it will have both lasers running. This version, only one of the two gets. Okay, that's the second setup starting up. How much energy am I using now? Okay, 1 billion is basically one line. This one is using nothing. So it's 1 billion EU per tick each line, more or less. Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to look at this. It's not that hard dealing with this. Also, can you also look for things in there too with your view set? I guess so. I don't see the point of the molecular large assembler really. Like if you have something clogging a molecular assembler, there is always a normal assembler recipe which most likely can be better parallelized. Also, can you multiply crafting table res? Yeah, you should be able to. Okay, this one. Okay, now. Yeah, I need more raspberry fuel. Now, I could give a little kick of power to this one. I could do a little bit like that, since I'm a little bit in a hurry. That's going to drain quite a lot of energy. Okay. You can see the activations. Each step is an activation of this machine. Okay. Oh, the energy charge. In 5 minutes, I charged what this one uses in 6 seconds. Not even. I mean, it all depends on how much parallel I do. Here, okay. Excellent. So theoretically, I'm charging up the backup network for passive DTPFs. Over here, there's one. Yeah, that is so low. There. Okay, it's crafting a lot of infinity. It uses 4 times the energy for the same production. This one. Okay, infinity catalyst, and this one. Okay, don't even want to drain too much energy, so I'm going to pause this one. I think I did up 1 billion at least. Okay, single parallel. There. Okay, so I had like 2.5 billion millions. Now, how much do I have in there? Let's use 40% of my energy. So in there I have 2.4. It made nothing. That machine is going to be my main energy consumption for the rest of the game. It is a worry. I literally can't go on because I don't have this fuel because it's draining all of my energy. So yes, it is something I should be worrying about. Okay, this one is empty. This one, okay, this one will have 2 million leftover stuff. Are both of those working on this? They should be. Oh, this one is doing hydrogen. Oh wait, the other one is not. Okay, now there is copper. The other 91k was a leftover. Not the copper. Okay, soon it will get cleaned up by this one. And then I can start again trying to get the hypogen DTPF. Okay, doing cosmic neutron. Okay. There. There's one. There's one. Oh, okay, sorry. I got confused. No, I thought you, oh, yeah. Didn't see you were talking about this. Laser. No, the molecular assembler. I just don't see the need for the large molecular assembler. I don't really see a need for it. I don't have anything that clogs my molecular assemblers, so I don't see why you would be worrying about it. Yeah, you were going on even on, yeah, okay, even on the previous message. This one, okay, wait. Okay, UV file generator. This one. Biocatalyst and aqua. Oh, this one is an issue now? Is that why I'm not producing more biowares? Bacterial vats. Bacterial vats. No, this one is xenoxin. Wait, do I have 100 million? Whoa. Alright. And here everything is working. This one is the biocatalyst. I have to increase the production of this stuff. Those are running at UV. Okay, I'm going to expand this setup with double UHP energy hatches. Actually, I'm probably going to upgrade this setup. Yeah. I'm going to upgrade this single UV to double UHP. So, how to do this? Matter manipulator. If I void a little bit of stuff, it's not an issue. So this one is the okay, just voided everything, but it's alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, this one. Okay, that's going to be 4 times the speed. Here, infinity cable, and also it won't need more rods. Okay, what matters is that I don't connect diamonds. This one, this one, this one. Okay, just for... Okay, if I do it like this, it should be super easy to copy paste. Oh. This one, Control C, from here to here. Control V. Okay. Control V. Okay. Control V. Control V. Control V. Control V. Yeah, here. Last block. Okay. Okay, all of those are now UHV. I can fix this. Upgrade here. And then more infinity wire and 3-4 ramps UHV dynamo. How many am I going to need? It's 4 amps each thing, 16 amps each cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 16. I need at least 2. If I crash this transformer, I lose. Okay. I didn't lose too much. Now let's see if I blow up something. If I forgot something, it would blow up. Once the texture here changes, it's loaded. This one is UV. Come on. This one is UV, perfect. UV laser in, yeah, UV laser in, UV laser out. Those are all sorts of tiers. There. Better get this one inside it. Okay. Okay. This one change color, and now a soft mallet everything. Okay, that's going to be 4 times the production. Probably we'll also need to increase the production of the ingredients. Here, here, here. Here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. Why is it missing the texture of the fluid inside this? But whatever, production now is way up, like from 180 seconds to 45. Okay. Why did it go up so little? What's the energy consumption? Well, I don't have any multi-amp machine in there, so it's going to be rather low. 300 millions. Maintenance. Okay. Slightly better. Now, those things here, I did make it go 4 times faster, but well, I do have a lot of backup. It should last quite some time, this stuff. Worst case, I will quadruple those things too. Then, oh, 10,000 aquarite insulator foil crafting at once. Cool. Anyways, UEV file generator. 1 million biocatalyst. I can start it with missing, then take a drum. Here I have the backup fluid for making new bets. Then, taking it in advance. Later I will have to... Now it's going to fill back in slowly. But at least I can get it crafted. I really want to get the next DTPF. Okay. Then... How much infinity do I have? This one? Okay, 4 millions. Wish I could keep it filled up. Here I have only 500,000. Okay, it doesn't need too much infinity. And the new line should start outputting a lot of stuff soon. At least enough for the passive DTPF. Okay, 40, 80, 320k every time. Okay, 100 per second, 400 per second. I'm producing half cell per second, slightly less. This one, I'm doing it this way. So every second I need like 350, but I did 1 overclock, I think. Is it working on 1 second or half? I'm not sure if I overclocked it or not. I'm going to remove batch mode so I can check. Oh yeah, I did 1 overclock. So it's going to need slightly more. Yeah, it's going to need that with the 5. Okay, it crafts in half the time, but it has 50% discount, so it needs 800 per second. The 2 lines I had there together should be just enough for this Issue is no, there is no issue, but I wanted to see once I get the better recipe, this one. Is it more energy convenient or not? This one is 64 times better with catalyst usage, but I don't know energy wise. I don't know the energy balance of this recipe compared to the other one. So this one is 50,000. Wait, does it need 50k compared to 125 seconds? It does 64 ingots at a time. So this one is 1 second per ingot. This one is double the time. Like this one is 1 second per ingot. This one is 120 seconds per stack. So this one is half the speed. Fuel amount. This one is let's say 1 cell, but it's less. I think this one is exactly 64 times as much. This one is resplendent. This one is resplendent too. Okay, it still uses resplendent, so it's good. This one is exotic. Okay, fuel-wise, it's okay. This recipe, basically, this recipe is half the speed, but it uses half the speed. This much more energy because the other one uses almost no. Energy-wise is like time-wise. Okay, half the speed. Wait, where is it? 1,600,000. Yeah, this is 64 times as much. So it's only half the speed for using 64 times less infinity. It's probably worth it. But it requires hydrogen. But the first thing I will do with the hydrogen DTPF is going to be space-time, which will get me eternally BF, which is way better. This one is no longer used. This one has nothing inside to recover. Alright, this one is doing slow. That's melting a lot of infinity catalyst. Oh, it's inside those. Those require a lot of infinity catalyst. Okay. $3 million required. This one is, yeah. Basically, it requires all I have stocked up in there. But this CPU does not take into account a discount. So eventually I will get this stuff back. I could do patterns. I could cut in half the amount of catalyst I insert in patterns, considering I will always try to keep the DTPF on 50% discount. So probably could make patterns with half the amount of fuel with the consideration of the actual fuel discount. But I really do like when I go to the DTPF and take out the millions of discounted fuel. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, those are 40k, 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 40k. So I will get 40k times all of that. 80 times 4, 300k at once. Oh, why no? Oh, okay. The fuel from those went into those. They kind of swap the fuel. They share inputs. So yeah, they are kind of. It's filling up the pipeline. It's filling up the pipeline with fuels. Slowly, everything should be able to turn on. I feel like something is wrong. Negative. Why? Is it the next batch, the one where everything turns on? Wait, okay, thanks. Wait, I'm sorry. I was a bit annoyed that you always said I'm out of steam. Oh. Okay, it could be. I don't recall at the beginning. I did not enough. Which boiler? Which boiler did I not have? Oh, maybe you mean the one with the pipeline? There was a moment, I think, where I was voiding steam on the pipeline. Is that it? I don't recall. Too high pressures. I don't recall, sir. Solar. The solar boilers made basically nothing in this season. If it is the two high pressure solar boilers, the energy produced by those was negligible. It was like 18 EU per tick worth of steam compared to the hundreds of the other boilers. Solar boilers were basically a joke in this season. I tried to avoid those. I basically did the solar boiler for the quest in this season. Dimensionally transcendent. Why are those not? How much time is 700 seconds? 10 minutes. So 10 minutes to do every step. So it's 10 minutes to get this one on, 20 minutes to get those, half an hour for those, 40 minutes to get this stuff running. And it's still at this stage. And... oh, this one is going to... okay, there are two different timings mixed up. Yeah, some are on this timing, others are on this timing. Okay, soon everything else now is going to turn on. It's always 714 seconds. Why 700? Is it 700? Oh, the 250% buff. That's why. And that speed is basically my extra discount too. Alright, probably I should turn on even more. Did I forget to turn on those? Yep. Well, it's still filling up the pipeline anyways. So 10 minutes and those will have the ingredient to start working. Maybe I should do another copy paste. It's going to be really worth it to copy paste this 4 more times. The only thing I don't have is the lasers, but the laser is also the last of the things I need. So I'm going to start with more mixers. No, that's still high pressure ones from okay, the ones on the pipeline above the hill, the boilers above the hill. You had GT tank in between. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I did notice that later on. I don't know when I probably mentioned it a little bit later. Probably mentioned it when I noticed, but I should have had fixed that at some point. Yeah, the issue was that I had to move all of this steam through a pipeline. I could have used a second pipeline, but yeah, many times I do things in non-optimal ways. Okay, should be able to build all of that. The stream multi-block are some of the best. Oh yeah, steam multi-box. Now this one was needed. I think I ranted many times about wanting this one inside the pack. Now we have this one. This one is from the Steam Gate. Oh yeah, maybe you noticed before I did it, can be. Sorry if I annoyed you, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, you are going to need... poor you. Oftentimes I do mistakes. Most of the times, I'm tired from job most of the times too. No, wait, I'm out of multi. I'm also out of. Yeah, I shouldn't have crafted this 64k. Oh, no. Let's get a bunch of those. First, I'm playing. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the best pack. Okay, there I have my things. Many times I do things in an optimal way. Next season, in a couple of years, I will probably try to speedrun more. This season, I'm just trying to do everything, basically. Ok, zirconium. Sta bello. Yeah, good luck. I don't know which tier you are in. Which tier are you in? I think around Moon, once you get A2, this pack becomes different. Oh, stocking. Stocking input hatch. 100. Aquadine. Can I do 30? Oh. Oh, HP. Cool. Yeah, HP you start to have many options available. But I'm thinking this season, my issue now, thinking of the next season, is that I have. How do I say it? Wait, what was I going to say? This season I'm not speedrunning. I did all of the quests, but somehow I feel like I can't really AFK. Because next season I was planning to either speedrun or AFK a lot. Like if I speedrun, I feel like I won't be able to keep up with progression. Like there are people who are AFKing too much. I used to. I will see what to do. Oh, input bus. I will see next season. Okay. Okay, I'm really happy to hear that someone understands what I say, because oftentimes I keep getting stuck while I talk. Also my accent, also my internet connection. I have many issues. I'm really happy to know that someone is understanding what I say at least. No, the name of this stream is not a meme. I explained it at the beginning. I'm going to explain it for the third time. I'm going to explain it as many times as needed, because I think that is something that should really be pointed out for people to know. This one is the example. Crafting this one in the plasma mixer is 14 billions EU per tick. But if you do it in the laser, it's 6 plus 6 in the mixer, so it's 12. It looks like it's 12 billions compared to 14. But actually, the laser only uses 80% of the energy. But the real game changer is the 250% faster speed, which means it will take 1/3 of the time while also using 1/3 of the energy. So basically this setup uses 1/4 of the energy of this machine here. Okay. Benefit of the plasma mixer is that you can just type as many zeros as you want in there. Like there is no way that I'm going to keep up with the DTPF fuel production with this stuff later on. But right now, before Dyson spheres, this stuff really does the difference. Scaling this stuff up is super hard, so at some point I will have to only use this one. Also, do the math on your own, because oftentimes I do mistakes. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but no one so far pointed out any mistake in this explanation, so No one pointed out any error in this explanation yet. If you are watching this from the VOD, maybe check the comments, maybe someone has something to add. Okay. Yeah, and now I'm not regretting, but I do remember how much I cried about wanting this one. I keep yapping about finally we get Plasma Mixer so good, Plasma Mixer so good, so much plasma, and now I realize it's using too much energy and this setup is way better. If I was using Aqua Fuel, probably I wouldn't have noticed as much. Last season I was AFK during night, so it was okay to let fuel build up overnight. This season I'm not AFKing, so I'm paying more attention to those things. Okay, this stuff is complete. Now, 64 amps UHP. Also, resplendent fuel. I'm doing each line here makes 400 resplendent fuel per second. Resplendent fuel is also used by the Hypogen DTPF for Infinity. Basically, you get a really good deal of. I think it's the best deal for Infinity. I checked it earlier. So far, I think this is the best deal for Infinity with Hypogen coins, however. I didn't do any math or checking on how worth it is this one, but this one looks like the best deal. This one is twice the speed, but you can always overclock this one. The energy consumption, doing Infinity, the energy consumption is not the main deal. It's more about the fuel anyways. So the energy I'm saving up here from this one, I can use it to overclock DTPF. But if I overclock DTPF, this stuff won't keep up. Because those two lines keep up. One line keeps up with one DTPF not overclocked. Let me read the chat. When are you going to spend? The first Dyson will give me 30 times what this setup produces. The first Dyson will make. Okay, one Dyson should be like 300 billion CU per tick. Right now I'm producing 20 billion, so it's going to be 15 times as much energy as all of this stuff is producing. The first one will be super hard to craft, but it's going to be really good. And then I will start. At some point, after not too much time, I will work on the second one. Once I get the second one, I will start spamming Dyson Sphere. I will start copying pasting Dyson Sphere. I'm working on a video. I wanted to have so many Dyson Sphere in the video that I'm going to run over that. I can even start reading some kind of book with the text to speech while I fly over Dyson Spheres. That's going to be the idea. Because Dyson Spheres are. Oh no, wait, you can do antimatter too before antimatter can be done before Harmony, I think, but I don't know how worth it is before Harmony antimatter. Anyways, I got told I could do it even now. It should be UIP, but I don't know how worth it is. Crafting the antimatter stuff probably is not. Okay, we have error here. Fly at the max speed at quantum. Yeah. Okay, are Void Walker faster than Boot of Traveler? Void Walkers were not a quest. Okay, so anyways, I want to connect this stuff up. Did I start? No, I didn't cut off those. UHV60. I got lost. This one? Doing a decent progress. Wait, is it waiting for bio? No, it's not. Okay, now this line is this line here can connect to this one. So, and this one will connect to this one. 2, 3, here, here, infinity, here, 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 and now I kind of wanted to have all of the energy flow the same. I don't know which one would be better. Don't know how the energy code works. Okay, then do I have the UHV 64 amps dynamos here? Okay, this one should be fully powered. This one, we need one here, and here. Okay. All of this here. No, I'm misclicking. Okay, this one. Here, here, here. Okay. Working, and now I think I can turn on everything. Super annoying part. If anyone knows how to do that, please tell me. I wanted to have all of those with limited parallel. Basically, I want all of those to matter. I haven't figured out a way of copy and pasting this setting. The matter manipulator doesn't copy it. Data sticks don't. Data orbs don't. Parameterizer card doesn't. But if the matter manipulator doesn't, I don't think there is any way of copy pasting this. It's a new feature. It's not really something which is required. I'm mostly doing this to better balance the power usage. If I don't change this one, instead of 20, it will work at 21. It's going to work at the maximum power flow it can get. And I think that can make it easier for the machine to run out of power due to any power of fluctuation can slowly deplete the energy hedges and the machine will crash. That's just my theory. Also, I like to see a round number. Basically, I'm making everything work at exactly the speed of the first machine. It could do like one extra bucket, but it's not a huge difference. To get that extra bucket, I will need one extra mixer every like 10 mixers on the previous step. Just going to get the number nice, around nice, so it works as a proper pipeline. I think that is kind of how pros do it in Satisfactory. Satisfactory, there are people, I think, I'm not sure, I have been kind of, that's the kind of thing a friend I played with wanted me to do. Basically, trying to get all of the machines to work at perfect efficiency. It's not really perfect efficiency. It's more about just having the pipeline work perfectly. Doesn't divide the power by 4 code or no. Those have a specified recipe. Those are doing a specific recipe. This one does no. Okay, this one does the ZPM recipe and it only has 6 amps. So this one has 3 energy hatches, 5 amps, and it does 80 parallel. This one does the next tier, which requires 4 times the power, so it's 19 amps, and it does 80. And from now, and next one requires 4 times as much. I can put more energy hatches. I already had the UHV energy hatches. UEV costs too much infinity. So I just went with 4 times more mixers, but I divided the count to 20. If I don't limit it and let it run, if I did leave this one running at 88, it will happen that, let's do the example with the 21. If I left here 88, 3 would run on 21 and 1 would run on 17, which it's not a big deal, but I'd rather have all of those run equally and properly distribute power. Okay, then this one is going to go at maximum here. 80. So the first step needs 80 and then 20. It's weird, all of those are already turned on. Usually the matter manipulator only turns on one machine per cluster. Not sure why this time it turned on all. Maybe I have to click more. Maybe once I complete building, I have to keep building a little bit more to turn on the machines. Here. Setting by hand the setting of each one of those machines requires me of the first Stargate when there was no way. First Stargate I built, we had the stocking buses and creeps too, but there was no way of copy pasting. There was even no way of copy pasting this stuff across machines. So we had to do the assembly lines, with every assembly line manually setting the thing. I don't remember if we didn't have auto pull or what was the issue. It was just many years ago. 20. 20. 20. 20. 20. Okay. Almost done. 20. This one is going to be 80. Like this kind of setting is something which I think should be touched only for passive processing. If you do on demand, unless it's a subnetwork, yeah, most likely you only want to touch this one in a subnetwork. There are some other exceptions. Like there are some times where if a machine does 64 parallels, it works with an overclock. If it goes to 65 parallel, it will lose one overclock for the basically 2% extra. Queuing mode activated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have... did I really use too many connections? Okay. Like I'm afraid that maybe some of those did not get connected. Yeah, this one does not have a channel. Rip. So it's 1, 2. Okay, each one of those also has an output linked from the inside. So 1, wait, it's 2. Okay, each one of those is 2 channels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20 channels. 40. Yeah, basically I need a connector. Let's clean up. Okay, I'm going to start 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This one light gray. Gray. Okay. Now, binding queuing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's going to be 20 channels. Or exactly 20, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be 20 more channels. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's only 12. Third line, this one, so 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 12 channels. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, until the pipeline fills up, those are going to kind of steal fluids one from the other. It will have, without the parallel, it will have been worse. Like one would go at 3 would go at 88, one at 72, something like that. Yeah, it would be best to just leave those on full parallel and get one extra of those mixers at some point here, or just I could have used a crib and washer everything. There are many ways of doing it. I think that is the most smooth way of doing it. No, not smooth exactly, but also I could have made the corridors stricter. Okay. Then. Okay, probably there isn't enough stuff for the lasers anyways, but I have like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes before the lasers will be required. Also, energy in here will keep growing in usage. Each line, I can't see how much now. It's going to be more than that. It should be like 600 amps probably. 600 UHV amps. UHV is 2 millions per tick. Yeah. 2 million times 600. So it's going to be 1 billion U per tick each line. So it should be 4 or 5 billions per tick the whole thing. This one can get 8 billions, so it should be fine with 4 lines like that. Now we'll need the new lasers. Okay, I'm going to stop this one because I want all of those ingredients to go inside passive infinity DTPF. I don't want this one to shut off. Okay, 2 millions. Half million can be recovered. I should get those patterns. I should rewrite those patterns with the discounted fuel to never get left over. But if I do that change, it's not going to be able to craft everything if those even have to restock. Also, it's nice to come here, click this button and get fuel. And it's not free fuel, but it feels good to click this button and get fuel back. It's annoying to do. I should probably do the pattern with the discount, but I like too much doing that. Alright, so now I should get, yeah, and all of the emitters I almost crafted are now going into this laser here. This one does exactly 40 parallels, which is optimal for my solution. So I'm going to need 8. I think I need 8 more. Yeah, 8 more in there. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, 8. Can I even craft those? How expensive is it going to be? Yeah, okay, it's using the emitters I crafted for the batch of pile generators. It's for a good cause. That will double my infinity production, basically. Okay. Come on. Those are crafting in the component assembly lines. Will take a little bit. Then 64 amps UHV energy hatch. This one I'm going to need 16. Let's make 20. How many UHV energy hatch I have? I have 400 of those left over, but those are cheap anyways to craft. There's one, Control C. So from here to here, and should be this block. Okay. I'll start building. Maybe I also need other blocks. Okay, amount of laser blocks. Let's make 1000. Go. And how long does it take to craft this? Over there. Okay, there are a bunch of things queued up. So those are the UEV. Okay, one batch is being crafted. This one is working on UHV. And those are doing UHV pumps. So many pumps. Probably for some circuit which needs those pumps. Oh yeah, there. Yeah, I'm doing superconductor in batches of 256 times the thing it produces. Basically, I'm doing this one in batches of 256 to use the full parallel of this machine. Okay, half of those are crafting. Is this one now? No motor. Rip. Some point those will craft the. Those should take half of the time for the same power. Oh no, wait. Those also have twice the power. So 37 seconds compared to 150. Yeah. Those basically those have one perfect overclock overclose. Twice the power and one better casing. Okay. Yeah, of course, it's not crafting until. Okay, I think this one prioritizes motors, while this one prioritizes pumps. I did try to kind of scramble the location of proxies so that each one prioritizes a different item. Yeah, I think I'm going to copy paste this top surface when I will do more. So I have those already half scrambled, at least a little bit, and the transformer too. And then I will upgrade lasers. Okay, at which point will this one do UAV pumps? How many UHV pumps are? Okay, next time it's going to do the pump I need. Over here. I'm starting to consider a UAV component assembly. UAV. No, UAV, yeah. I'm starting to consider a UAV component assembly line at this point. It will do all their stuff faster. But UMV should be really more convenient. I don't know. Once I can get the good space-time recipe, it should be really convenient. Okay, that one is crafting 2 minutes. Okay, here everything is working. Okay, wire mill. No, that is not wire mill. That is assembly. This one is ABS. Oh, I should get another ABS. The ABS spam could start. This one is going to work. Okay. Mega Blast Smelter. This one. 10. I could craft 10 Mega Blast Smelters if I wanted. It's doing quantum. Oh, okay, I did complete the odd thing. I'm going to prepare 10 of those. If I ever feel like building more of those, I have the parts ready. Glass is going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's make neutronium glass. There. Alright. This one has to be crafted. Well, crafting cosmic neutronium takes time. Look at us go. Yeah, I don't need a multi-block molecular assembler. I craft this time once every never, and I don't feel like the need for those molecular assemblers. This one should be done by now. So, no, still not. Now I can complete the lasers at least. Yes. And I can prepare the cable. Here. So there is going to be the jump, and then I kind of want to connect those slowly to avoid power consumption spikes, which could cause machine crashes. Okay. And this one. Like, those are the machines I'm the most afraid of crashing because they contain high value materials and they are so slow. Oh, there was another set. Alright. There's one over there. Okay. Okay, now. Binding, no. Queuing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the third line. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the fourth line. Yeah. Binding 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So theoretically, well, some of those are even working. Are those not missing? Did I really place? Oh, 4 were ready. By the time I... Okay, is it going to turn on? No, I have to manually turn those on. Those do only 40 parallel due to the laser. I don't have to fix the parallel count. A parallel count here is already dictated by the laser correctly. Here, 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 here. Alright, that should be a really good plan introduction. For multiple crafting input masses. Oh, left top to right. Left top. It is relative to the controller rotation, I think. So left top. Left top up. I think you forgot up. So from this one, left top. Wait. Back or front? Left top. Okay, so this row. That one or this one first? And then to... Oh, right bot. Okay. Left top, this one to right bot, this one. Okay, so it's always left top front. Yeah, I didn't know that. I never remember the correct order, but I figured it out more or less. Front top is left front top is the most used. I didn't figure out here the first one used was this one, and I placed the wraps in there, but I wasn't too sure on it. So yeah, I didn't really kind of figure it out and tried to have things that way. Okay, now this one. What is this stuff? Yeah, this is one machine I will spam in the future. One done. This one keeps getting stuck. UEV. I needed to overclock my circuit assemblers. Do I have UIV? Heck, I'm going to use this one, the circuit assemblers. Feel like I'm going to waste the resources. Maybe I can just wait. It's only restocking proxies, that's why. Oh, I did manage to restock those. Okay, once it reaches 100, those will no longer be a bottleneck. So now, how much fuel is inside my DTPF? It should be slowly going up from now on. Oh, that's so low. Do I at least have infinity? Basically no. Hydrogen. Okay, I have. Yeah, I can complete the. Feels so bad. I should have a hydrogen DTPF running now. I really need to get this DTPF going as soon as possible. Like, I could even just upgrade the coils of this one, but no, the hydrogen DTPF will be stuck doing hydrogen and space-time. First hydrogen DTPF will passive hydrogen. Second one, probably already space-time. I have to think a little bit about it, different speeds. So I need a batch of those for the next DTPF. Oh, I only need Aqualine, and I have to work on more QFTs. Okay, this one is Canoxin, this one is... How much raw bio? Okay, this one is going up quite nice. Good. Those are now crafting for the third time. Every time those were crafting. When they were almost ready, I stopped it and used the emitters to craft the lasers for the DTPF fuel. Now, once I got this one, I will only need dimensionally transcendent plasma. Yeah, I only need the controller and hydrogen coils. So probably I could work on hydrogen coils, but that infinity is... Okay, I don't need that much infinity to finish this stuff. I should just leave a little bit of time to this one to passively do it. Other things I could fix around my base. Oh, wait. Okay, I don't have much stuff there. There are machines around my base I could fix. I'm going to check once again the new DTPF setup. There. Yeah, those are half on. Maybe it's the matter manipulator. Okay, it's still emptying, filling up the whole line. The whole line. The whole line is filling up. Next batch, probably all of those will turn on. The batch after, all of the lasers. Okay, for some reason the lasers are really not working. I should have nothing. I do have. Okay, yeah, I have nothing in there. Perfect. Everything is working. Time to the next swap is this much. 600 seconds. No, sorry. 100 seconds, 2 minutes, and the whole thing will jump to the next stage. To get output, a little bit more here. Good. Then hot infinity catalyst is hard to melt at the moment. How much slash? Okay, good. I will prepare more. Everything is working. Infinity catalyst. I still okay. I have 39k of those. That's a lot for my standards. But soon I'm going to get 2 more of those. Once I complete this batch, I can get the new DTPF and I can also get 2 space modules for Infinity Catalyst. And that should be enough. Okay, this one is working. It needs more fuel. Flux electron. Maybe some machines here could get some help. Not sure on what. What about quests? UHV. UEV. Yeah, okay, someday I will complete this quest. Last data. Okay. Soon I will rebuild my wall assembly line setup. I wanted to rebuild all of that in a slightly different way that makes it easier to manage. Once I will get into it, I will see. Probably those will only be rotated. Basically, I'm going to rotate those so that I can work with. Right now, if I want to see which controllers are working, I have to kind of get inside the cables. If I rotate those, I can just see by looking in the middle. And I'm going to do it in a way that I have both of the controllers facing there, so I can just see which one is working by working in the middle. Here I will have space, and those I will totally rebuild those in a different way, but that's something we will see whenever I will do. And I want to make that stuff with the new wireless thing here. Okay, not right now, but soon I will. Right now, it's not something I need yet, but it will be nice to have. Other things. Other things I could do. Quantum, resplendent, catalyst. Yeah, a lot of this is trying to craft. How many UV motors do I have in stock? Only, I don't know if I should say only 100, only 500s, or I really have like, I don't know if that is a lot or nothing. Then looking at the next far objective. Yikes. I think I shut it off the water line. Silicon rubber can be crafted, black steel. Most of this stuff can be crafted. Yeah, this one is the main issue. I don't even know what's the cost of the UAV survey. It's probably going to be most of the cost too. Okay, I want to turn on this. 25 parallels. This one is doing 200. So if I turn on the water line, I will do this one with 100. How much energy is this going to use? 2 billion CU per tick. Okay, could have been worse. Maybe I will shut it off soon. Okay, that's supposed to do... Well, that's like half of what I needed for the Dyson Sphere in a batch. I will turn it off soon, probably. Yes, yesterday I did automate this one. We did a lot of discussion on what's the optimal sequence. You can go watch it if you want. There is the valve. We did a lot of discussion on what's the best sequence. Okay, 13th found. Okay, then. Basically, one thing which I think should be stated here is that I'm only going to say one. Let's assume those are the 6 different catalysts. There is one thing I want to point out for who didn't see it. Okay, so there are 6 different catalysts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if you know the game what it is. You have to try out all of these couples, but like if you do those 3 in a row, it's this testing those 2 and testing those 2 while using only one of those. You wanted to do the least amount possible of insertions. You can't do a single sequence intended as a sequence because issue is that you want each color to touch each other color, basically. So for 6 colors, you need to touch the other 5 colors. So by having even and odd number, each one of, like I'm using blue as an example of one catalyst. So this one is going to be fine here. First it touches magenta, then yellow, it's 2 tests. First touches orange, then this one. But you're going to have only one, after you do 4 tests, basically, you're going to have the 5th one left. Thing, when you do the 5th test, the issue is that after the 5th test, you can't test this one with anything else because you already did the other 4 tests. So basically this one is going to be either on the tail or the head of a sequence. Because you can do that sequence. Oh, come on. Okay, this sequence here is going to test every combination which contains blue. Thing is that after this blue, there is nothing you can put in there that hasn't been tested yet. So you need this one to be either at the head or the tail of the sequence. Main issue is that you have to do that thing for each color, which means you need 6 colors to be either at the head of or the tail of a sequence. A sequence has only one head, one tail. That means you need at least 3 different sequences. Discussed a little bit how to build sequences. This one is 1, 2, and 3 sequences. And 18 other peoples to figure out you need at least 18 catalysts to do the full sequence. That is 18. We discussed that better in that stream. You can go watch it if you want. Anyways, this one, I'm going to start another loop, then I will pause it. Because that stuff is using too much energy. And stop. Now, I do need a lot of water too. For netherite. Soon I will get the QFT. Grade 2 water. Here. Okay, that should last. Netherite? That is not much. Netherite, everything is QFT tier 2. Netherite, this one. Everything is tier 2 QFT. Tier 2 QFT costs... no, wait, shielding is not required, really. Shielding or focus tier equal or... Focusing there. Okay, what I care about is the recipe tier, so the pulse manipulator. I think it's this one. Shield. Yeah, I don't care about focus, so I only wanna get this one. Yeah, I have only the QFT which produces this thing here. Okay, tier 2. Yeah, I'm producing this. Okay. Tier 2 QFT requires a lot. So it jumps from UV. It jumps from UV to UEV. Whoa. Maybe I should consider the flatline one. I wanted to craft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 QFTs for the video. I'm going to do a video where I will do flatline BAM QFT, monolith BAM QFT, Nakoda netherite QFT, this one QFT, those QFT, this one QFT, those two QFT. I will do that in the video. Nanites, carbon nanites. Well, nanites can be perfectly overclocked. So, yeah, okay. At least I'm not going to remove those lines until the video I have done this recording. So, worse, most likely I will just shut off those lines and wait for when I have 7 QFTs to do that more video editing thing. Okay, wait. I think I can do it with like 3 QFTs because if I do this, then this, then this, when I do that, the one in the plot line is no longer shown, so I can remove, like I cut the video like that, I destroy this stuff, I move this QFT from here to here, no one will know, it's going to be in a, it's not going to be this video, this word, it's going to be a copy-pasted backup word, it's not this one, so just 3 QFTs, I can do the moving around of things. Whatever. At that point, I think it's even cooler to see those kind of shortcuts and edit. I think it's cooler if you spot those editing tricks in the minimap. I think it even makes it look nicer. Don't know. I don't want. Okay, I could just since it's not even the world where I play, I could even cheat items, but I don't know. I don't want to do that. No, no. I also last time I used NEI to cheat items, I kind of got lost. I don't know. I don't even remember when the last time was. Skill issue. I find it easier to build the Stargate than cheating. Also, I don't know. I have no idea. If I wanted to test something in creative world, I don't even know how to test it because if you want to do some tests with HU, how do you even get 1 billion of one or to do tests? I don't know. Maybe there is there a creative quantum test? There is a creative because even the creative energy generator is trash. I don't know how you can fill up the wireless energy network. Maybe there is some command with cheats to fill up the energy network. I don't know. There is the creative, but even if you use this, okay, I have no idea. I have no idea what HU sees if you put this one on a drawer. Does it say the full capacity of the drawer or what does it say? Yeah, I have no idea. Yes, we have another right. It's required for everything. Okay. Yeah, there is a point in GTNH where maximum integer is still not enough. How much? Yeah, I have more than maximum integer of a couple of things. I have half of maximum integer stone dust. Yeah, 2 billions is not enough. Okay, infinity almost. Should be able to draw. Okay, this one is still working. Please don't empty this one. That's so close. Should be able to recover 1.5 million. Yeah, I did draw out 1.4 millions. It put it back 1.8 millions. It's crafting those motors here that it's using so much. Yeah, this one is kind of the issue. Okay. So now it's crafting the missing infinity. I want to put that again. Well, it's going to get the infinity. Every time I click here, it's going to take out this stuff. It will go in there. Now it will go back in because it crafts more infinity. So now it's expecting infinity. This one is going to slowly do the infinity that the CPUs are expecting, basically. Oh, there is a creative missile. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. I wonder how much it shows, however. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, of course, it doesn't have a recipe. This one, 33 buckets. Pump. Why is it still so slow on those? I would those should have been crafted a while ago. It's working. We get a new recipe for those soon. Once I get enough hypogen, I have a better recipe for those. Okay, so this stuff basically is finishing. This one is too expensive. Tier 1 QFT. I can do. What can I do with the tier 1 QFT? Tier 1 QFT. This is plastics, but crafting those is not really a big deal. Neither those. I don't have issues with plastics. I will eventually get this one, but right now I have no issue. I'm not going to bother making a QFT. Flatline is keeping up, but at some point I'm going to get all of the recipes. But right now flatline is keeping up. Plastic is not an issue. All flatline. Wait, what the heck? Osmiridium? Feels weird to get Osmiridium like that, but cool. Wait, by processing this one in the flatline, I don't usually get osmium. I don't think you get osmium from this one in the EBF. Yeah, this one is not supposed to give you osmium. That's really interesting. Okay, all of the platinum stuff. This one, I think I only used it for americium plasma at some point, but not an issue. Indium is nothing here is an issue. Yeah, and I don't need any of those. Not going to rely on these. This one is the one I'm doing. This one is interesting, plus I need this stuff. This one is... Yeah, serum is useful. Serum is useful, but I don't need that much. The others, I get those from ores. This one is really, really interesting. This one is interesting. I still have to make this. Okay, then it's tier 3. Oh, this one is... Okay, this one is the other super interesting one. I need more Nakoda. I need this one. Probably this one is going to be the next QFT I make. I really need Nakoda. Tier 2. Rich Nakoda is not something I need. And then it's all tier 3. Naquadra is tier 3. Oh. How do I make... There isn't a good way. Algae are annoying. Wait, what? Okay. Algae don't scale up. This machine doesn't scale up well enough. So I think I will have to do. Yeah, I think it's required to get this thing. How the heck? Yeah, okay. This stuff is new to this version. I was going to ask how did people in the previous version do this stuff without this thing, but apparently it's required. Like it's not required, but this way is too slow. This one is the only thing which is going to keep up. Yeah, true. I can also recycle old coins, true. But I will still need too many coins. Also, you only get so much. New coins require more than what was in the old ones. And I will craft many eternal coils. I'm thinking about all of the eternal coils for DTPF. It's going to be easily 20k coils. Maybe the yield inside QFT is better, tough. And I'm not sure on. Huh. This thing here. How am I making? Oh. Do I even need this one? If I'm using this one only to make this. Okay, if I'm using this one only to make this one. Do I don't know if one of those two is useless and I can focus only on the other. I could use the focus to only get one of those two, but I don't know which one. It looks like I only need this one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I will see eventually which one. I will see if I have a surplus of one of those two. Maybe I should look in the reverse. So this prismatic Naquad composite. Okay, I only need this stuff. The other one is useless. Okay. Optical, mainframe, those are crafting. This one is being slow. It should be rather fast. Yeah, 2 seconds each. Let's see. So to complete the double, it's 2000 coins per DTPF. Only hypogen, I will need a quad DTPF. That's going to be, I think 5,000 coins, 6,000. It should be like 6,000 coins. Not right. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to be that much. It's good. I mean, it's a lot, but I'm restocking it fast enough right now. Once I get the QFT, I'm going to have enough for sure. Now, am I filling up the backup in there? Can I work on the DTPF or okay, 2.9 millions? And to recover prosaic, catalyst. There is nothing to recover in there, but let's try 1000. Oh, yes. That's an issue. Because if you use that's the whole point of this stream, so I'm going to repeat. This setup apparently uses like 1/3 of the energy of the plasma mixer. We did a little bit of math, no one found an issue with it. This setup seems to produce 3 times as much of this thing here. Okay, now I really want to get this stuff now. I did speed up this, but it's still not. Can I speed it up even more? Okay, maybe I should copy paste this. Here, Control C. I'm not sure. Probably I will miss many things like energy. I will probably need 2 more. Perfect. Let's get extra energy. Here, here. UHV 64 amps dynamo. Connect. Okay, nothing blew up. Once this one changes color, I'm going to finish. Start copy pasting, and I will see what I'm missing. How many UHV energy has it? Okay, I had like 2000s, I have 400 stuff from the old setup rearrangement. Okay, working. Now Control V should be here. Yeah, should be all right. Not like that. That should work out. All right, go. Thanks, man. Okay, those are inventory. Bacterial vat. I'm out of bacterial vats. Bacterial vats. Then plus. Okay. Right, this one is not. Okay, that was not needed. Am I out of bacteria? No, okay, I did have the bacteria nature. I should already get energy. Oh. Okay, Control Z. I think it's correctly set it up. Maybe connecting this cable caused the energy rush. No. Okay, everything is still working fine. No, wireless. Oh wait, before I connect it, I must get the how it's called. Drum. I must fill up the fluids. And also red alloy is not copy pasted. Here. Okay, there. Oh no. Why is this one empty? Oh, okay, sorry, I got lost. This one is supposed to be empty. This one is supposed to be always happy. Here, half. This one is ZPM, so 2 drums will always. Oh, but I can't shift click. It doesn't work because that is an output. So first this one, then this one. Oh, this one should already be good. Okay, those are already ready to run. I only have to fill up the outputs to get peak efficiency and then connect A2. And I think I don't have enough drums. So I'm going to first turn on this one and then I will do the other one. Here. This one. This one. And this one. Okay, now this one. Wireless spray can like gray and gray. Okay, second one here. Did I put the where? Where did I put? Where? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Bio. Okay, there it goes. And let's do this again. 500, okay, here. Thanks for noticing. That is just, yeah, now it's going to craft 10 liters instead of 10,000 liters. But next batch it will craft the correct thing. Okay, 20 liters already. Next batch you should reach peak speed. Now, let's go this one, this one, this one, this one, okay. Here, 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 here. Then, we have bio. Okay, good. This one should be producing at a really good speed. Now I have to fill up 4 more. I'm going to drop 1 drum in each. This one is half plus half. It's going to fill up itself. Slowly, but it will do it. It was bad if it was at 0, but like that it should already get a little bit of speed. Finally, this one will connect over there. I have to check if I get enough energy in this place. Are those sleeping? Okay, all turn on. Good. This transformer here gets UV, perfect. UV energy over there. This is 500 million now, the energy consumption. Water line should be off. Saving up. And probably now the passive resplendent fuel is going at full speed. Okay, let's see. Consumption, it must be like 4 billions. 5. Yeah, 5 billions U per tick to keep this stuff running. This one probably will have used 15 millions to do the exact same stuff. It's a really approximating. If someone wants, can calculate the exact count. I'm too lazy to. Now wait, this one is not correct. This one. Okay, 20 billion U per tick production. 15 more or less. It keeps fluctuation. Okay, I can fill up my battery in 2 years. If I don't count the wireless. If it was not wireless charging, it would be 2 years to fill it up. I think last season I got to a point with antimatter where I would fill up this one in like minutes or seconds even. Okay, do I have any UV circuit? Okay, if I restart it, probably it's going to instantly complete. Does it? Oh no. It doesn't have enough infinity, but I need to cut a lot the crafting. Over there. 3 millions. Okay, this one is trying to stock up. It's low on infinity. Okay. This one is getting plasma mixer is slowly making 1 bucket every 5 seconds. That slow slope here is the plasma mixer slowly making stuff. If I pause and restart it, maybe it gets... No, it doesn't get infinity because it's first filling up the backup cell. So... And I'm not even crafting hybrid things. Motors. Okay, those are going up, at least. That's where my infinity is going. I could give it a little push with the plasma mixer. Don't know how worth it is. So I have 1 power 15. Plasma mixer 1 power 15. No, wait, it's this one. So it is 3, 6, 9, 12. With 12, I can do 5 buckets. And then I can do 2000 parallel one time and I run out of energy. That will be 2 million rest energy. That is how much I can craft with my wireless charge. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I need 1 million. Yeah, that will require like half of my wireless energy to make that stuff with the plasma mixer. How much time before 37? This one is like 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes and it should be done. If it makes enough. There should be like 20 of those to do. Not 20, sorry. 8, 16. I think it's like 16 times that much. So 400k, more or less 600k. And that will not be. Alright, is there like a motor crafting? Oh, that's basically nothing. Okay, how much stuff is queuing up in there? 50 millions, could be worse. Okay, so for next DTPF, yeah, main issue is that I need more fuel. Maybe I can do a 5th row in that. Yeah, if only I keep 2 spaces, I could have fit 1 more row. Not working on anything specific right now. This space here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, if I put it in there, it's going to... I can't access those 2. It's going to touch the LSC. Why did I keep so much room between those 2? I didn't think it was going to be that slow. So all of that is going to be 40, 56. I have to consider this one. So 100 times 4, 400 times 4, 1.6 thousand liters per second. That's not enough. I need to upgrade this setup, it's not enough. I should start here the same setup but with the UAV energy hatches, or no, UAV energy hatches. It will work better. Instead of having all of those mixers for the same recipe at super high amperage, I should have a lot with a single UAV energy hatch for the low tier recipe. Okay, yeah, that is what it got produced. Maybe I got some infinity already done. In there. Now this one is still filling up, this one 3 millions. Don't I have any left over to pull out? Okay. Next objective, hypogen. I need hypogen DTPF, is so important. Also, I never completed this quest. I even built some hypogen EBFs for the UAV superconductor. Even built those. There are too many orange coins. Hypogen, Awoken Draconian, and Cupronickel all look the same. There should be like 3 quests. Or even 4, I don't know. 1, 2. Or maybe it's just 2. Yeah, it was the same quest across multiple pages. So I just completed this page right here. That was the last one. Then I got one step in there, and most importantly, that was the next milestone. And now this one. Wait, can I do this one or? Oh. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to work on the diet. After I set up the hypogen DTPF. Okay, let's scan this one maybe. Okay, I have to speed up redox polymer. It's not going to keep up. Okay, it doesn't contain any UIV part, so it's not too problematic. The only issue may be the optical computer, which requires UHV. No, UEV. UEV superconductor may be the main issue. Stuck vertically what? And oh, my line stuck. Yeah. Yeah, I could make another thing vertically. The cabling would look ugly. Cabling would look ugly. I can make it like I can copy paste this flipped, so have a ceiling and cables above the ceiling. That could be an idea. Yeah, I probably will do another copy paste flipped with the ceiling on top. Thing is that I really like flying over and stuff like that. It will prevent me from flying. So good to see all of those green lights. Okay, this one is crafting. What? Why did I shut it off? No, wait. So, yes. Okay, I'm not crafting anything. So... it was worse days ago. Cleaning up a bunch of things around the basement thing. Nice. I will. This most likely is my. I would guess that this thing is most of my leg. Okay, this one is crafting. This one is going to be the next DTPF. Now, the main objective is the must not do anything else. Okay, start with me and also QFT2, but QFT2 this one. How many of those do I need? 236 times 4. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of those. It's like, I think it's like 2 stacks. No. It's probably going to be like twice this to get all of those things. Okay, those are doing progress. Slowly, but not too much. Okay, this one is working. Hopefully it won't crash. This one crash is a huge loss. Is it getting prioritized anywhere? Nope. Oh, come on. Well, I don't even need... Okay, if I get it, I can start working on the DTPF. This one here. This stuff takes forever to solidify. I only have one solidifier. Yeah, only this one is working on it. 8 screws per second, working at almost 200 million C per tick. Okay, all of this HSS fluxed electron. Pumps, this is... Oh no. Why does it need... Okay, yeah, there is infinity as fluid inside. Inside the coil there is some liquid infinity, 4 ingots per coil. This one is empty. This one is empty. Well, but after I get this, yeah, once I get this, I should be able to get the first hydrogen DTPF. Next one will take a little bit longer, but it will speed up. Getting this stuff will speed up the next hydrogen DTPF, then I will start doing space-time. And at the same time, I will be working on but no, I will do optical circuits tomorrow. I'm going to really take this screenshot for tomorrow. Hopefully I will remember I already have a screenshot. Right. Will this craft at any time? I would like to start setting up the next DTPF. It's not like a private. I need more components. UAV component assembly line is useful for the Dyson sphere. Bedrockium. Probably the low tier assembly lines are prioritizing this thing. Next assembly line, I will think a little bit better on the priority instead of randomly scrambling it. Last plate. Okay, I can cancel this one, send everything back. Like dimensionally. This one. Start. Oh, why does it need so much infinity dust? And optical circuit. Alright, it's working on it. 3 million and... No, I need more mixers. But my energy generation is getting lower and lower and lower. I mean the leftover energy, so... I should figure out where most of my energy is going. This is 5 billions. That's 25% of my energy production is going in this thing. EBFs here. Those are not even working. Not even working. What the heck is using my energy? $19, $20, $19. Don't know where it's going. Oh. Okay, this one goes fast quite quickly at least. Good. This one's slowly doing progress. This one is doing the other. Okay. What can I do while I wait for this stuff? UHV. I do have like 20k UHV circuits and stuff. I should spam more of this. Not sure on what I want to do. Like the bottleneck is this stuff. Everything else more or less can keep up. How do I deal with that? This is the most efficient setup. So Control C. I flip it over and do 4 more. And then I get more lasers down there. Thing is that I had this transformer here which is not used. Wished I could use that. This place may need a bigger laser. I can only get 8 billion C per tick in there, so there is only room for one more line of this stuff. One line, I don't know where to build it. Diamonds? I could do a bunch of infinity ingots the old way. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Stop this one. This one doesn't need ingots. Any other CPU which needs ingots? We'll momentarily remove print ingot pattern from here. Oh, it even contains some infinity. Ah, back to A2. Down here. Infinity ingot. Where is it? There. I'm going to do a bunch like that. Like cosmic neutronium is free. I have leftover of the other materials. I'm going to get like 10k ingots and then go back to the other way. This one, no. Infinity ingot. Can I do 10k? Yeah, okay. I forgot about how much infinity this way takes. That's why I always end up manually working infinity. Alright, and that is why I keep manually digging infinity with the hammer which multiplies it. The UEV file generators are still crafting. I need those for the next run. Then, okay, I'm going to wait for a little bit of infinity ores to build up, and then I will manually dig those to get the multiplication from Fortune 10. I should be able to already do like 2000s. Go. Good. Then, I mean, I can prepare 3000s more. Let's stop. Can I do 4000s? It's going to wait for... Oh, only 500k infinity. That's not much. Maybe I could... Yeah, I could have done this just normally by waiting. But alright. Okay, this much infinity is worth... Okay, that's 5 millions. That's only half million? Oh, that's nothing. Well, every ingot helps. Yeah, that's just enough for this stuff. Okay. Oh, it's already crafting coins. Good. Mostly I'm waiting. Oh, that is where all of my UAV pumps are going. How many pumps into... Whoa. That's a lot of superconductor. Yeah, all of those are busy doing pumps for those circuits. Someday those will do my file generator. Yeah, this one is the prioritized one. Heck, if I swapped those two, it would do this one before pumps. This one prioritizes pumps too much. Yeah, both of those have the file generator. Yeah, this one was going to prioritize file generator before pumps, but this one cannot do UEV. And this one too was I didn't scramble those but enough. You know what? I'm going to get pump, file generator. This one is file generator. Okay, this one is the first priority, but it's okay. This one is going to be second priority after conveyor. Conveyors are rarely crafted, so fine. And this one will become pumps. Sensors here will be done later. Okay, now this one should prioritize my 5 generators finally after those pumps. Let's see. Yes, finally crafting those. Meanwhile, those are already crafted a little bit. Infinity or building up. Probably after whatever you can do, I will revert back. Unless diamonds. I still do have quite some diamonds to use. And quite some nether stars too. Cutting machines are going to be the issue. UAV circuits, hopefully are crafting down there too. Nope. I don't have many circuits crafting. Okay, is the... Okay, 40%. Once this one is done, I can get more modules too. I also need those two. Okay, I do have leftover of those two things to craft the drones. And MK2, I already got those, perfect. So to craft the drones, I don't really like of anything. This one is going to be a big question mark. I could have prepared things, but too late now. UAV circuits is the other issue. Okay, 10 UAV circuits, I need 4, okay, I can do 2 drones, perfect. That's going to fix my infinity. Yeah, I don't have to manually work this one anymore if I get the new drones that quickly. Our processing is... Here it was the second one, which uses central thermocentrifuge to get a little bit extra. Okay, now... okay, everything is cut. That really does take time. I could drop more cutting machines somewhere. Somewhere like here. Could start cutting machine row. But that's kind of an exception. I don't craft those diamond plates that often to make it worth it. 180 per second. 400 per second, more or less. So that's going to be 1000 seconds. This stuff is going to run out quickly too. Okay, now drone, I should be able to get 2 of those, but Radox. Radox could be an issue. Oh, so close. Everything else is not really an issue. It's not this one. Okay, I can make 1. Yes. Oh. Okay, that's a lot of stuff to do. Oh, but it's alright. It's all low tier stuff, so it shouldn't be much of a big deal. Mostly implosion compressor could be a little bit clogged. It's fine. And finally, I should be able to get the DTPF. Oh, infinity. Where does this one use infinity? Probably pumps. Probably don't have pumps. Or the superconductor. It does take quite some superconductor. You can't passive everything. Stingate is the closest thing to passiving everything. There are some things which you probably can't even passive, but I'm not going into details. This one, 2 millions. Do I have leftovers in there? Oh, I have 1 million. Yes. It just went back inside as usual. 1 million prosaic in there. Cool. How is there 46 resplendent? It's leftover from this one. Yes. 92 liters per. Slowly working. This one still needs more. Okay, I'm going to spam cutting machines now. This one is going to be the next tool machine, which I'm going to leave a little bit of room for. Even if I don't think I'm going to need that machine to ever be spawned, but I'm leaving room for this one just in case. Here. Okay, and then cutting machine. I'm going to do those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, this one, this one, this one. Then maintenance. It will all be proxy. And output. Output is the only thing needed now. This one doesn't have any fluid output. Yeah, there is no fluid output. So it's only going to be like that. And those are going to be so packed that a cable will do. Okay. Now, where is the... Oh, I already got it in my inventory. So output muffler. Okay, only output and muffler. Then there is probably going to be only one proxy for those, which can go here. I could try to watch it in the middle, but not worth it. I'd rather see. Now, those things. How many energy hatches? How much parallel do those get like that? Why is it incomplete? Muffler, proxy, energy. What am I missing? Did I not put maintenance? Oh, probably forgot it. Yeah, I meant to have a main. Yeah, I still have it in my inventory. Here. Okay, good. This one, no, it's not good. What else? Muffler is, oh, yeah, of course. I had it, then I removed it. Good. 40 parallel. So 10 energy hatches will probably get a good deal out of those. No, wait, 5 energy hatches. 5 energy hatches is 10 amps, which is going to be 40 parallel of the previous tier. Yeah, I think that's perfect. 40 parallel UV, 10 parallel UHV, if I do that. That's going to be perfect. Now, here, here, okay, those are good. Now, here, 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 infinity. Here, let's connect this stuff. There, there, yeah, here, 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 here. Okay, all of this is connected now. Laser. But probably I'm going to get 64 amps energy hatch on the transformer. This stuff. It's going to be 10 amps on each machine, 40 amps. That stuff should, is it? Yeah, it should be 40 amps. Wait, I also get discount. Oh, so I could have used only 75 of the energy hatches. Now it's going to have extra energy. Dynamo. There. I'm going to prepare 10 more. Now this one can go here. If this one crashes, I'm going to void things in the component assembly lines, which is not good. Here. Okay. I should have energy in my cutting machines. Good. Now, one. Wireless here. Probably I'm going to move this one more on the inside once I complete a row. Oh, but I'm doing it like that. Alright, for this thing here, it's going to work with a cable, so that it's not going to go on those things. Wait. Okay, that was the output network. Then I also have an output. This one is main network for the crib, not an output. Misclicked. Over. Oh, this one. Okay, still have channels. Okay. And now I'm going to move the diamond processing over there. Yeah, this one is in progress. This one. Okay, it only had implosion compressor is the bottleneck. Cutting machine. Diamonds. Where are diamonds? Here. Okay, if I remove this one, I should get diamonds. Okay, this one can go here, and this one will go way faster. I think that the other one had more energy, maybe. No, maybe not. I don't know if it was UAV or not. This one is going to be probably going to be the fastest recipe I'm going to do. Now, I can do 100. Oh, I needed more than 100k. Okay, go. That's going to use all of my diamonds. That stuff was for. Or did I stop the infinity ingot? I forgot. So, infinity ingot. Okay, catalyst. Start. Okay, diamonds should be super fast. Then I need more infinity catalyst. This one, 45 hydrogen coils. 42. Okay, this one is assembly line. It should be advanced assembly line. I think it's making like one every second. This one. Okay, good. I could melt some of these. Oh, look at all of that infinity passively produced. Good, I'm getting a lot of extra infinity now. This one is dangerously low. Okay, 1.4 millions. And it got stuff to craft. I'm going to throw this one back inside. Okay, I managed to get a little bit in there. Now, dimension, and plasma forge. Good, it can go, it should have all of the infinity. Perfect. Okay, this one is completing, good. Okay, I should be able to get the 100% DTPF soon. Okay, of that, this one. What time is it? I'm going to complete the hydrogen DTPF and then tomorrow we'll see what to do. Now, okay, I think I won't be able to complete the coins. I want to at least. Now, too many things. I will do that tomorrow. Too many things to do for that. Fine. Yeah, I wanted to remove this pattern before going to sleep. It's mostly waiting for those. Wait, what? Oh, I have been here waiting for nothing. Totally forgot. Link. Okay, 400 per second. I don't remember how much it was on the Probably it's the same amount. Or maybe more. No, I don't remember how much it was. This one is running at 8 times UHV. All the cutting machine was turned on. Doesn't want to show. Oh, it was still on UHV, so I have more energy on one. Okay, yeah, I will say it's cutting faster than before. No, I got it wrong. Second one needs more Redox and Infinity and okay. Actually, I am just going to Control C. Oh, okay, this one is already done. I only had to throw in. No, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Okay, should be good. Good. And optical fiber. Oh, there's one. here, there, here, here. Okay. Now, is there an easy way of whitelist infinity? Whitelist infinity. It should be 100 to get the most infinity. Wait, why? Am I getting some trash at 100 or probably I am? Okay, that's the edge of this one. Yeah, okay. Neutronium drill tips. Good, working, and this one is a drone. Okay, that should be like half. It should be not twice, but almost my infinity production. This one should be making not as much. Yeah, this one makes 1000 and the odd is 11%. This one makes 1500 and 17% odds. So this one makes about twice as much of this one, and now I got another one as good as this one. This one is getting infinity, this one nothing, nothing. It's voiding the ores that are not infinity. Otherwise it will clog gap everything. Okay, they don't stop it. Okay, only circuits crafted, and then it's done. Do we have any infinity left over? Prosaic. That's making neutronium. And there is nothing in there. Okay. So this one, and that is basically it. Okay, I'm going to finish crafting this stuff tomorrow. Now I'm going to go to sleep. Alright, see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Maybe as a screenshot. This one looks like hypogen enough. Probably this one looks enough as hypogen. Yeah, I'm going to use this as a screenshot too. Okay, bye bye.